Alice. Oh, where did my Alice go? I need my Alice. Have you seen my Alice? When Alice was here, all we did was run and play until she went away. She said she was coming back and that she always wanted to stay. Alice was my first that day. Oh, that day was glorious. We met over tea with Rabbit. She was mad to come here. As our eyes met, I knew straight away that we'd be together forever in a wonderland far, far away. I turned away in case she saw me blushing, but glimpsed back to only see that she had done the same. Those rosy red cheeks and that golden blonde hair had hypnotized me that day. But I knew for someone else it was doing the same. Oh, Rabbit, we were such good friends, always changing places and drinking tea. We were brothers until that day where a cloud of treachery and betrayal descended. It was our day, it was my day, and he thought he could take that from me. After tea, Alice and I skipped through the gardens, followed by Rabbit hopping on his merry way. I knew then the way he looked at her, he would try to ruin this day, try to ruin my day. I knew then what I had to do. I had to make Rabbit stew. There was only one way for Rabbit to be lured away, and that was with a game of hide and seek. So we set out in the thick wonders of the forest, where I made Alice count to 100 seconds of that day. As her eyes closed, my eyes had opened onto Rabbit as I watched him hop away to his little hideaway. I crept up behind him, but his ears got the better of me and turned around violently. The surprise shocked us both, and he started to hop away. So I pulled out my gun and blew his head away. His sleazy, rotten, treacherous head that wanted to steal my Alice away, mine! I went to tell Alice that Rabbit had to leave, that his head wasn't feeling okay. Alice said she was upset that she couldn't say goodbye, but I knew I could see in her eyes it was no surprise that she was happy we were finally alone. I took her away to the grassy knoll where we met in careless embrace. This was the first time I had felt such excitement, such lust, such emotions that I couldn't explain. We connected, we bonded, we molded into each other's embrace. It was a perfect day. Until I woke. Alice was dressed, ready to go back on her quest to defeat the Queen and take back the throne. Alice said she would return. Alice said she'd be with me forever. She lied. Alice lied. She never came back, and now I was alone. Rabbit was dead, Alice was gone, and I was alone. I wandered the lands, lost and confused, while my urging lust for Alice's embrace grew and grew and grew. It was too strong. I always said you shouldn't go up the rabbit hole, but I needed to feel again. I needed my Alice again. But she couldn't be found. Alice was dead. Loving wife, caring mother, written down on a cold slab of stone. This world had took her from me, had let her die. The world of lights, moving metal, and tall glass castles. My hunger was still there. The hunger for Alice's flesh still grew. I needed to be inside my Alice. I needed an Alice. Time after time, flesh after flesh, no one felt like my Alice. These Alices were different. They screamed and shouted and pushed me away, shouting no, screaming stop. Alice never acted this way. These girls were too loud to play. I always had to silence them to make that awful screeching go away. To keep playing, of course. But it was never the same. I miss my Alice. She could never be replaced. I'll keep looking though. until I find another Alice that won't disobey.